Hi, I'm Jessica Grace and welcome to Pulse Television. Each week we'll be sharing the people, places and culture of the Geelong region. Join us as we uncover all the hidden gems in your backyard. On tonight's show, we get a delicious sample of what Hughes Street has to offer. We look at a community garden, check out a local music festival, visit an exhibition and then chat to Howlin' Wind right here at Pulse Studios. First up, here's Nat and Jen out at Hughes Street, one of Geelong's own multicultural food destinations.
Hi, we're Jen and Nat, and tonight we're uncovering one of Geelong's hidden gems to share with you.
One of the great things about living in Geelong is the cultural diversity, and we think that this little shopping strip has a lot to offer. Tucked away in the quiet suburb of Bell Park, Hughes Street is home to three of our favourite things. Renee and Loretta make arguably the best cannoli in Geelong. Renee, I'm guessing that you had a really great teacher.
Well, I come from a background of pastry cooks. My grandfather came to Australia and opened his business in 1956 in Footscray, and both my parents worked there. Dad learnt the trade when he was 13. My parents came to Geelong and opened a pastry cook shop in 1981, and they were supplying cannoli to people in Geelong, and then they retired. Now I get the shells from my uncles in Footscray who have continued on my grandfather's family business, and my parents are doing the cream for us. So it's a collaboration, and I have another uncle who's a pastry cook who we get some biscotti from. So it's a real family affair here.
You've got quite a pedigree then.
Yes, I have.
Renee, can you tell us what makes a great cannoli?
Well, I think first and foremost it's the crispiness of the shell. So we make sure that we fill the cannoli as people require them, so they're not sitting there. The moisture in the cream and the ricotta tend to soften the shell a little bit. They'll still be crispy the next day. Our fillings are a nice sweetened up ricotta, which is what is a traditional cannoli in Sicily.
My favourite.
Yes, and we also have the vanilla and chocolate continental cream. So people have their favourites and we fill them as they need them.
Excellent. Now, what's the best thing about being in Hughes Street?
Look, we've only been here for just over a year, and there's such a sense of community here, and you know, the people in the other businesses have welcomed us into the community and made us feel right at home. Loretta, my colleague, grew up in Bell Park, so she knows a lot of the locals. I've only been in Geelong since I was about 16, so a bit less, but nonetheless, a lot of customers that were coming into Mum and Dad's shop have discovered that we're here and are coming to see us. So I hope we can provide the neighbourhood with some tasty treats.
Another highlight of cosmopolitan Hughes Street is Sakita Meats. Bruno Sakita is the founding butcher at this Bell Park institution. So Bruno, what's Sakita Meats' house specialty?
Trappy, cooked ham, and all different sausages, dried chorizo, and fresh meat.
So, without giving too much away, what's the secret to making a perfect shivapi?
Good meat and fresh meat.
What's your favourite thing about being in Hughes Street?
Good people, good customers, and really all different nationalities.
So one of the great things about trying out our favourite things is we get to try out one of our favourite things.
Fresh cooked ham was made actually Friday, so it's really tasty.
Fantastic.
You try.
Oh, yum.
Visor's Bakery is one of the last old-school continental bakeries left in Geelong. It's another family-run business, and we're here with Sandy to find out what makes her bread so special. So what's your house specialty, Sandy?
Hi, our house specialty pretty much is our light rise and our dark rise, our continental rolls, and our Mornkuchen, like our poppy seed triangles, walnut logs, and just your berlinas, which is your jam donuts and things like that.
Fantastic. So without giving too much away, what's the secret to making a really great loaf?
Basically, the secret is process. So we have our natural fermentation process that takes place 24 hours before the actual event happens, and so it's always done with natural ingredients, and it's just a natural process, the way Grandma used to make it back in the old days.
Excellent. And what's your favourite thing about being on Hughes Street?
Basically, the favourite part is just the multiculturalism. Basically, we've got all different nationalities that come in, chat with us about, you know, what they used to see and what they see now in the bakery.
Fantastic. Thanks for your time today.
And we really hope you enjoyed our snapshot of Hughes Street. So this is Jen and Nat for Pulse Television, bringing you three of our favourite things.
Hi, welcome back. Next up, Lisa chats to Nyasha, a young man making a difference both here in Geelong and back home in Zimbabwe.
Welcome to Pulse Television. My name is Lisa, and today in the studios I've got two very special guests. Can you please tell us about the Shungu Ink art exhibit?
Yes, so we're organising an art exhibition. We had school kids from Geelong and also from Zimbabwe enter an art competition. They had to draw art depicting determination. So we got the kids to draw the artwork, put it together, frame it, add value to it, and we're hosting an art exhibition at GPAC where people can look at the artwork and also auction and buy the artwork. So some exciting stuff.
And Mark Furlong, welcome to the show. How long did this project take to get off the ground and get running?
It's been probably quite a few months in the making. The cause will be to facilitate exchange programs between Zimbabwe and the regional Victoria as well.
How many schools were actually involved in this project between Australia and Zimbabwe?
There was 3 schools involved. There was 2 from Geelong College and Hamlin Banks Primary School, and there's also Peterhouse from Zimbabwe.
Can you explain a little bit about the artwork and the style of artwork that it was?
Many forms of artwork in this. There's drawings, painting, there's a little bit of digital media as well as backgrounds of some of the pictures.
Pretty much we left it up to the schools to see what they would come up with, and just to kickstart off things and not limit the children to a certain medium. So we pretty much left it really open, and it was really interesting to see what we got. We got a bit of diversity in terms of what the kids saw as determination. We've got.
So it was a great opportunity for the schools to learn about each other's countries?
It's certainly so. Now you have kids from Geelong who have been looking up Zimbabwe on the internet and looking at what other things they are and asking about schools there. So kids are now more informed about their place and knowing what language is spoken. So I guess that's part of the the agenda of it all, is just getting kids learning about each other.
Any young people would like to get involved with your organisation, how's the best way to get in contact with you guys or find out a little bit more information about you?
Well, our website, we have a website, that's www.shunguink.com. And also you can find us on Facebook. I guess most young people are there. So if they go on Facebook and type in Shungu, they can on our website and our Facebook page, we do have our contact numbers too, and email. So our email address, our team one, is team@shunguink.com.
Well, thank you very much to both Nyasha and Mark for heading into here and telling us all about the Shungu Ink art exhibit. From Studio 2 here at Pulse Television, my name is Lisa. See you later.